Okay, so last time I did the Desk Battle Survivor, and I had a lot of fun doing that. So, well, let me close these. I'm gonna do a TOSTDHAN Survivor. Just so you know, yes, I'm aware that GameCube's name is spelled incorrectly, but I already set up all the relationships and teams and everything. So after like, it's probably gonna reset everything if I just change it. So that's gonna be annoying. But Toscan had four teams of six, so I combined two of each team to make three teams of 12 or two teams of 12. But at least it's around 24, and I don't have to add anyone. So we have Team Atlanta: Al, Brady, Calendar, Clock, Evil Brady, Evil Untitled, Fan, Hourglass, Moon, Sun, Untitled, and Ren, and Team Tbilisi: Audio Wave, Broadcast Mixer, Clayhead, Cloud, GameCube, Newton's Cradle, Oscilloscope, Radio, Sign, Signal Tower, Storm Cloud, and Void Hand. Who am I rooting for? Main person I'm rooting for is Calendar, just because Calendar's just cool like that. I guess I'll also kind of root for myself. Um, I'm gonna say this right now, just so it's on the record. I have a feeling that Sun might win, just because like she has really high stats. Like she's good at competition, and she's also social. So I'm just putting that on the record, just in case Sun wins, and I can like go back and like, hey, I told you that was gonna happen, and it's not like something I can keep in my head, and like like once it actually happens, I say I knew it, and there's no actual evidence of me saying that. Let's begin. Team Tbilisi wins a reward. Will not be allowed to bring the items they collected back to their campsite. Okay. No alliances. No alliances. Team Tbilisi wins a reward. Team Tbilisi wins immunity. This is like the mid team, by the way. This team has everyone uninteresting, and then there's like radio and oscilloscope, and there's a couple interesting people on here. There's Void Hand. Um, Calendar Clock, Fan, and Hourglass in an or the Team Atlanta Alliance one. Um, is this just Team Tbilisi Alliance 1 forms, and it's just like Broadcast Mixer. It's a six-person alliance. Last time there was a six-person alliance, I said this alliance isn't making it past episode 10, and then there was, and by the end there was three people remaining, and all three of them were in that alliance. So never doubt these big alliances. Okay, I should zoom in. No one has any. Team Atlanta's up for elimination. No one has any eligible items. I should probably not read that. If anyone has a hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote: Brady, Al, Brady, Brady, Al, Al, Brady, Al, Brady, Brady. The first person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name. Brady's out first? That's honestly crazy. Who voted for who? So Brady, Moon, Untitled, and Ren voted for Al, and everyone else voted for Brady. You know what happened? The one alliance with Calendar and the other people all voted for Brady, and that's why he got out. I'm starting to think my duo is cooked, because now it's just me, Untitled, and Ren, because Al's not really in this. Uh, Evil Brady finds an idol? Oh boy. Yeah, this alliance all voted for Brady, so... And they have 8 strength, so... Radio finds an idol. Okay. Team Tbilisi wins a reward. Team Atlanta wins immunity. Fan and Hourglass bond slightly. Calendar and Untitled bond strongly. Yes. Bond with them as many people as possible, please. Stormcloud leads an alliance, and now there's an alliance between Cloud and Radio. Ooh, they've got like a final two going on. Why are they leaving out Stormcloud? That's funny. All right. If anyone has a hidden immunity item they'd like, sorry, I thought I heard something, and they'd like to play it, now is the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Noon's Cradle. GameCube. Newton's Cradle. GameCube. Newton's Cradle. GameCube. 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 The second person voted out, the survivor that doesn't have a name, GameCube. 9 votes GameCube, 3 votes Newton Cradle. That entire alliance voted for GameCube, didn't it? Oh yeah. Oh dang. Cloud and Radio voted for Newton's Cradle. That's interesting. They were in that alliance, right? Because yeah, I remember. I swear. Because let me see. Yeah, they're both in this alliance. So, huh. Team Atlanta wins reward, and Team Atlanta wins immunity. Al and Evil Entitled have a major fight. Clock and Moon have a minor disagreement. Fan leaves the alliance. Huh? So Fan leaves the alliance, and he has loyalty 8. That's interesting. Oh boy. There's now an alliance between Audio Wave and Broadcast Mixer. Broadcast is Mixer's like the typical like social, but also sucks at challenges. Like she's basically the book in this instance. If anyone has a hidden immunity and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Radio uses the team. Oh, he uses it on Cloud. Any votes cast against Cloud will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Oscilloscope. Clayhead. Clayhead. Oscilloscope. Clayhead. Oscilloscope. Clayhead. Oscilloscope. Clayhead. Oscilloscopes. That's 5 votes Clayhead, 5 votes Oscilloscope. 1 vote left. The third person voted out of the survivor that doesn't have a name. Oscilloscope. Oscilloscope is out. So what was the point of that idol? Like, was there any... I mean, Radio is a little stupid. That was one of the stats I gave him. So maybe he just wasted an idol unintentionally. That's par for the course for him. So this team has a lot of alliances, and Team Atlanta only has 1. I'm paying attention to this alliance because I feel like this could be a good. These could all be finalists. Watch, Team Atlanta wins reward and immunity. They lost the first challenge and then won 3 times in a row. Clock and Evil Brady find something in common. Fan and Moon find something in common. What the frick? Team Atlanta Alliance 3, Calendar, Evil Brady, Fan, Hourglass, Moon, and Sun. So there's like 2 power alliances in this, and they're both on opposing teams. I'm starting to already get excited for Merge. Oh, Void Hands finds an idol. Oh boy. Audio Wave is impressing the rest of the team, and Cloud and Storm Cloud bond slightly. If anyone has a hidden media idol and they'd like to play it, now is the time to do so. Void Hand uses their idol. Alright. Any votes cast against Void Hand will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Void Hand does not count. 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 Void Hand doesn't count. Newton's Cradle. That's 1 vote Newton's Cradle. 3 votes left. Newton's Cradle. That's 2 votes Newton Cradle. 2 votes left. The fourth person voted out survivor, the survivor that doesn't have a name. I keep wanting to say Survivor Desk. Newton's Cradle. 0 votes Void Hand. 4 votes Newton Cradle. So... Void Hand is really good at challenges, but also is just creepy, so, like, no one likes him. That's interesting. So this team is down by 2 members. That's not good, but no one interesting is on this team anyways. I'm kidding. There's a couple of interesting people on that team. I like this duo. There's two duos got currently. We got Cloud and Radio and Audio Wave and Broadcast Mixer. Team Atlanta wins immunity again. Evil Brady and Ren bond slightly. There's now an alliance between Moon, Sun, and Ren. Is Sun in like every alliance? Wait, no, because she's not in the alliance one with Calendar and the other two. All I remember is Calendar's on that alliance. Voidhand has a major meltdown. Voidhand has a major meltdown. Tbilisi Alliance 1 forms between Audio Wave, Clayhead, Sign, Signal Tower, and Stormcloud. What an interesting pairing. Alright, no one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote. Broadcast Mixer. Voidhand. 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 Voidhand's out. 8 votes Voidhand. 1 vote Broadcast Mixer. I think Voidhand basically just vote. Yeah, that's predictable elimination. Voidhand is out. Maybe they'll start winning now, even though Voidhand was meant to be like a really good competitor. So, I don't know. Radio finds the Team Tbilisi hidden immunity idol. Is this his second idol? So these are the current alliances. I think the smaller the alliances, the stronger it usually is until like more end game stuff. Team Atlanta wins reward. Team Tbilisi wins immunity. I said that as a joke, but yes, they are actually starting to win now. Fan and Untitled bond strongly. Hourglass and Moon find something in common. Hourglass and Untitled bond strongly. Cloud and Stormcloud have a small fight. Radio and Stormcloud have a small fight. So no one likes Stormcloud, I guess. Alright, Tribal Council. If anyone has a hidden immunity down they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote. Ren. Oh boy. Evil Untitled. Evil Untitled. Ren. Evil Untitled. Ren. Evil Untitled. Ren. Evil Untitled. Ren. That's 5 votes Evil Untitled and 5 votes Ren. 1 vote left. Oh boy. The 6th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name. Ren! No! Why did I get out so early? This is bogus. Ren, the tribe has spoken. Who voted for me? Evil Brady and Evil Entitled, and also the entire frickin' alliance. Oh boy. Whenever there's a lot of alliances on this team, but I always call like one specific alliance the alliance. Like, and it's usually just a bunch of a couple close people. Like Calendar Clock and Hourglass is the alliance on Team Atlanta, just because like they're the first alliance to form, and also I'm just rooting for Calendar, so I have a bias there. And then there's this, and usually it's the first alliance that I refer to as the alliance. I don't really count these as alliances, they're more just duos, but I guess they kind of are alliances. They work the same. Team Atlanta wins immunity again. I say again, that was they lost last time, but Fan and Untitled bond strongly, Evil Entitled is impressing the rest of the team. Radio and Signal Tower bond strongly. Alright. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote. I should probably zoom in more. I think that might be better. Cloud. Audio Wave. Clayhead. Radio. Clayhead. Clayhead. The 7th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name. Clayhead. 5 votes Clayhead, 1 vote Audio Wave, 1 vote Cloud, 1 vote Radio. Who voted for what? So Clayhead voted Radio, Cloud and Audio Wave voted each other, and then everyone else voted Clayhead. Interesting. Will Cloud and Audio Wave how I can see? Oh, there's 2 tribal councils. Is this the swap episode? Alright, yep. Team Tbilisi wins reward. Team Atlanta wins immunity again. Evil Entitled and Moon bond strongly. Calendar and Sun find something in common. Broadcast Mixer and Sign have a small fight. Radio has a major meltdown. Oh boy. Radio has the Team Tbilisi hidden immunity idol. It is time to vote. This team is already down to 7 members? They started off with 12. It's episode 8. What? Stop sucking, I guess. That's my moral. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Audio Wave. Storm Cloud. Cloud. Radio. Audio Wave. Storm Cloud. So that's 2 votes Audio Wave, 2 votes Storm Cloud, 1 vote Cloud, and 1 vote Radio. 1 vote left. The 8th person voted out of the survivor that doesn't have a name. Storm Cloud. Final vote count was 3 votes Storm Cloud, 2 votes Audio Wave, 1 vote Cloud, 1 vote Radio. So Storm Cloud's out. Basically Cloud's sibling, so that's interesting. Cloud and Signal Tower voted Audio Wave. Audio Wave voted Cloud. Storm Cloud voted Radio, and Broadcast Mixer, Radio, and Sign voted Storm Cloud. So that's interesting. Oh, another elimination. Wait, so there's 2 tribal councils? So this is a double elimination. What the? Why are we punishing Team Tbilisi? Radio uses the Team Tbilisi hidden immunity idol on Cloud. Any votes cast against Cloud will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Cloud does not count. Cloud does not count. Cloud does not count. Signal Tower. That's 1 vote Signal Tower, 2 votes left. Audio Wave. That's 1 vote Audio Wave and 1 vote Signal Tower, 1 vote left. The 9th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name. Audio Wave. Oh, both eliminated castaways will be going to Exile Island and then joining the other tribe. Wait, so they're not even eliminated yet? So Cloud and Radio voted Audio Wave. Sign voted Signal Tower, Sign voted Signal Tower, and Audio Wave, Broadcast Mixer, and Signal Tower voted Cloud. The twist. Team Atlanta rise on Exile Beach. So they're back at 12 members now. They must choose 2 players to join Team Tbilisi. They choose Evil Brady. Sun and Moon are separated now. Oh boy, that's evil. All right. This alliance is still together, but Sun's basically on her own now. I mean, she does have this alliance, which is not. Yeah. Basically, every alliance here is fine. Actually, yeah, that's a joke. Or that's not a joke. Or that's it's not a joke. It's not true. I was just being stupid there. Team Tbilisi wins immunity. Finally, Evil Entitled and fans find something in common. Sign finds an idol. So Sign and Evil Brady both have idols on this team. Sign and Signal Towers have a major fight, and Cloud is impressing the rest of the team. So, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. This is Team Atlanta's 3rd elimination, so, and it's still episode 9, and it's episode 9. This is what was the one team that won all the time in Survivor Desk? It was Team Gaze, right? It's funny because Team Gaze won all the time and then ended up getting 5 people eliminated in a row. I'll read the votes. First vote, Storm Cloud. Clock. Storm Cloud. Storm Cloud. Is Storm Cloud out? Clock. Yeah, I think Storm Cloud's out. Yeah. 7 votes Storm Cloud, 3 votes Clock. What were the votes? Audio Wave, Storm Cloud, and Untitled vote for Clock, and everyone else vote for Storm Cloud. I almost forgot I was eliminated. Like, I was eliminated second. The IRL people are not doing well. I don't really care about alliances after a team swap just because it's all jumbled up and everything. Uh, Team Atlanta wins reward and immunity. Like, every time they lose, they end up winning, like, the next 3 challenges, so... Fan and Untitled have a minor disagreement. Clock and Untitled bond strongly. Alan and Untitled have a major fight. Alright. And Moon is oppressing the rest of the team. Evil Brady has the Team Atlanta hidden immunity idol. Sign has the Team Tbilisi hidden immunity idol. Time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, they'd like to play it. Now is the time to do so. Evil Brady uses his idol on Moon. Any votes cast against Moon will not count. That's not very evil of you. It's kind of selfless. Sign uses his idol on Radio. Any votes cast against Radio will not count. Oh boy. I'll read the votes. First vote. Moon does not count. Moon does not count. Moon does not count. Signal Tower. That's 1 vote Signal Tower. 3 votes left. Evil Brady. That's 1 vote Evil Brady. 1 vote Signal Tower. 2 votes left. Evil Brady. Wait. Is Evil Brady... Oh. I was going to say, is Evil Brady actually going to get out because he played his idol on someone else? If so, that would have been kind of crazy. Wait. It's still a tiebreaker. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote unless no one receives votes on the original vote. First vote, Signal Tower. It's 1 vote Signal Tower. Signal Tower. That's 2 votes Signal Tower. Evil Brady. Evil Brady. That's 2 votes Evil Brady. 2 votes Signal Tower. 1 vote left. The 9th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name. What? That's crazy. So, Evil Brady only got out because he played an idol, his own idol, for someone else, and they ended up getting the most votes. So that's honestly, like, I want to see what character development led someone that has evil in their name to doing, honestly, a really selfless act. It's honestly, like, I'm interested. Evil Brady, I never should have doubted you. Is there, like, an Evil Brady Moon alliance? This is on... Okay, actually it makes sense, because Evil Brady and Moon were both on the, Team Atlanta, so... And then they swapped over. Oh, boy. Team Atlanta wins immunity again. It's the cycle. They lose once and then win the next 3 challenges. Alright, Evil, Untitled, and Sun bond strongly. Audio Wave and Calendar find something in common. Fan works hard at camp and becomes tired. Broadcast, Mixer, and Cloud find something in common. It has a lasting impact. No one has any eligible items. It's time to vote. Idols cannot be played this vote. Why can idols not be played? Huh? The castaways will vote for someone to compete for the ultimate reward. What is the ultimate reward? So this is a vote for who you like. First vote. Clock. Fan. Clock. 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 Fan. 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 That's 4 votes Clock and 4 votes Fan. 1 vote left. The person competing for the ultimate reward tonight. Fan. Congratulations, Fan. The tribe has chosen you to compete for the ultimate reward tonight. Okay, so... Basically, this entire alliance... I feel like Fan still has some ties to that alliance. I don't know why, because they were originally in it. Fan has 2 house. He wins the Super Idol. Fan wins the Super Idol is crazy. So, apparently this idol can work as a hidden immunity idol, and an idol nullifier that can cancel a hidden immunity idol. Okay, that's definitely not overpowered, but... As part of a twist, new tribes are... Oh boy! Oh boy. Randomly assigned. Hey, these are somewhat even. Team Tbilisi's still down a member, but uh, Moon and Sign are still separated. Calendar Clock and Fan all are wait, who was the other person in their alliance? It was Calendar Clock, Fan. Was it Hourglass? No, it was Fan. I don't know, maybe they got out. I actually don't remember. Uh yeah, so not much feels like it's changed. Oh wait. Cloud and Radio are separated now. Oh boy. Because that was like one of the duos. Like one of the really strong duos. And now they're both separated. Oh boy. Signal Tower finds an idol. Oh boy. I keep saying oh boy. Team Tbilisi wins a reward. Team Atlanta wins immunity. Who would have thunk? Alan Sun finds something in common. Alan Audio Wave finds something in common. Audio Wave and Radio bond slightly. Broadcast Mixer and Hourglass bond slightly. Cloud and Moon find something in common. Broadcast Mixer and Moon bond slightly. Signal Tower rests at camp to restore their energy. Oh boy. Signal Tower has the Team Tbilisi hidden immunity idol. It's time to vote. First vote. Wait, no. Stupid. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play, now's the time to do so. Signal Tower uses their idol. Their idol. Any votes cast against Signal Tower will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Signal Tower does not count. Signal Tower does not count. Signal Tower does not count. Evil Untitled. Evil Untitled. The 10th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name. Evil Untitled. So Signal Tower didn't really need to use their idol, but they did. I mean, that's part of their personality. They are kind of the stupid character, so that makes sense. Evil Entitled, Hourglass, and Moon vote for Signal Tower. And then Broadcast Mixer, Cloud, Sign, and Signal Tower all vote for Evil Entitled. Okay. These are all the alliances. Again, I don't really care about the alliances after the team swap, because half of them is just non-tribe. Oh, it was Hourglass. Okay, Hourglass is still in. And they're not on the team. Team Atlanta's still winning immunity. It's like, oh, Sun finds an idol. Oh boy. So Radio and Sun have a major fight. Audio Wave and Sun bond strongly. Cloud is impressing the rest of the team. Broadcast Mixer and Cloud have a minor disagreement. Broadcast Mixer and Hourglass bond slightly. It has a lasting impact. Alright, no one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Moon. Signal Tower. Hourglass. Moon. Signal Tower. Hourglass. 2 votes Hourglass, 2 votes Moon, and 2 votes Signal Tower. We have a tie. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote unless no one received votes on the original vote. First vote, Hourglass. The 11th person voted out. Is it Hourglass? 3 votes Hourglass. Everyone. So dang, that's the first person on that alliance. The Atlanta alliance out. Or like the bit. Yeah. So Cloud Sign voted Moon. Hourglass and Moon voted Signal Tower, and Broadcast Mixer and Signal Tower voted Hourglass. The Broadcast Mixer, Cloud, Sign all voted Hourglass. Yep. Makes sense. Team Tbilisi wins a reward. They choose Untitled and... Oh, wait. Oh, they must choose 2 members on the losing tribe to join them on their team as the... join them on the reward. Oh! I thought Untitled and Audio Wave are actually joining. But no, they're just having a feast together. And they win immunity! They also win a chance to eavesdrop on the losing tribe's tribal council. Audio Wave and Fan have a minor disagreement. Sign and Signal Tower bond slightly. Sign has a major meltdown. Signal Tower leaves this alliance. Everyone has a loyalty of 5, except Audio Wave has a loyalty of 8. That's funny. No one will be voted out. Instead, one player has the option to mutiny to the other tribe. Radio has to decide to mutiny. Wait, so Radio switching over? Radio swapped over, so Cloud and Radio are back together. Oh boy. Chat, how many Radio Cloud shippers are there? Kidding. Team Atlanta wins immunity. Amazing. Team Tbilisi just cannot catch a break. Audio Wave and Clock have a major fight. Fan is impressing the rest of the team. Cloud and Signal Tower find something in common. Radio and Signal Tower find something in common. Signal Tower works hard on team. So a lot of Signal Tower. Signal Tower is just the main character now. Alright, no. If anyone has a hidden immunity dial and they'd like to play it, now is the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Signal Tower. Moon. Signal Tower. Moon. Moon. The 12th person. Wow, the survivor that doesn't have a name? Moon. Oh boy, Moon's out. Moon is out. And, Sun is all alone now. Even though she was already, because she's on a different team. Oh boy. Just a reminder, Moon would have gotten out if Evil Brady did not use his idol on him. Evil Brady of all people. That's honestly, I still can't get over that. That's so Merge! We have Team Georgia! Yeah! Atlanta. I did not just call Al Atlanta. Please don't clip that. Al, Audio Wave, Broadcast Mixer, Calendar, Clock, Cloud, Fan, Radio, Sign, Signal Tower, Sun, and Entitled. Calendar's still here, yippee! Bunch of idols, and now everyone's back together! Mostly. Cloud and Radio are still here. They got like that. Broadcast Mixer wins a reward. Broadcast Mixer can give up the reward in exchange for everyone getting letters from home. She keeps the reward. That doesn't seem in character of her, but sure. Sign wins immunity. Okay. Al finds the idol. Oh boy. There's a bunch of people who have idols now. Calendar and Fan bond strongly. Radio and Entitled have a major fight. Sign has the immunity necklace. People have idols. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play it, now is the time to do so. Fan uses the hidden immunity idol, have the super idol. Any votes cast against Fan will not count. Sun uses the Team Atlanta hidden immunity idol on Calendar. Any votes cast against Calendar will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Clock, Clock, Radio, Al, Radio, Al, Radio, Al, Radio, Al, Clock. That's 4 votes Al, 4 votes Radio, 3 votes Clock, 1 vote left. The 13th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name, and the first member of our jury. Radio! Oh boy! Another duo is broken. Radio Cloud is no longer canon. Who voted for who? Okay, so Cloud Radio voted for Al, along with Signal Tower and Untitled. Al, Calendar, Clock, Fan, and Sun. So basically this entire alliance, the Atlanta alliance voted for Radio. And, yeah. Was not expecting Radio to get out, like, first in merge. But sure. This is honestly kind of interesting. I don't know what I'm looking at, but so realistically, everyone just wasted their idols. That's fun. Sign wins immunity again. Sign wins immunity twice in a row. Broadcast Mixer and Calendar bond slightly. Calendar and Sign find something in common. Sign has the immunity necklace. Fan has the idol nullify half the super idol. Al has the Team Georgia Yeah hidden immunity idol. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Signal Tower. Clock. Audio Wave. Clock. Signal Tower. Clock. Signal Tower. Clock. Signal Tower. Clock. That's 5. Signal Tower. Oh boy. There's a tie. And there's 1 vote Audio Wave. So whoever voted Audio Wave is going to be the deciding factor. There's a tie and a revote. Those not in the tie will not revote unless no one received votes on the original vote. First vote. Signal Tower. Clock. Clock. Signal Tower. Clock. Clock. Signal Tower. Signal Tower. That's 4 votes Clock and 4 votes Signal Tower. 1 vote left. The 14th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name, and the second member of our jury. Signal Tower! Oh boy. Signal Tower. Who voted? Oh, so it didn't really matter that who voted Audio Wave, because Clock voted Audio Wave, and they were, so therefore they couldn't vote because they were in the tie. Oh, that's interesting. We're at the final 10 now. And Calendar is still in it, so is Sun, who I wasn't rooting for, but I said could win. So, keep that in mind. Why is it slowing down? Oh, it's an auction. I don't really care. Why is it going so slow now? Hello? Clock wins immunity. At least it's not signed this time. Please. Why is it so slow now? Hello? Okay, there. Audio Wave and Cloud Bond slightly. Oh, there's now an alliance between Al, Fan, Sun, and Untitled. That's interesting. Clock has the immunity necklace. Fan has the... Yep, No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sign. Untitled. Sign. Untitled. Sign. Untitled. Untitled. Sign. Sign. The 15th person voted out. Sign. Yeah, so final vote counts was 6 votes Sign and 4 votes Untitled. Sign, the tribe has spoken. Oh boy. Was Sign... I don't know. I barely remember Sign being here, to be honest. There's only 3 original members of Team Tbilisi left, and everyone else was on Team Atlanta. I mean, I guess they all got... Alright, I'm back. I'll take these later. Audio Wave and Broadcast Mixer are still together. That's like a duo that, I kind of forgot about, but... Yeah, they're still by each other's side. That's fun. Calendar wins immunity! Let's go! Alright, Broadcast Mixer and Fan bond slightly. Broadcast Mixer and Sun find something in common. Al and Calendar have a small fight. There's now a alliance between Al and Audio Wave. Calendar has the immunity necklace. Fan has the idol nullifier to have the super idol. Al has the Team Georgia Yeah hidden immunity idol. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. Oh boy. Al uses his idol. Any votes cast against Al will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Cloud. Clock. Cloud. Clock. Cloud. Clock. Audio Wave. Clock. Cloud. Oh boy. 4 votes Clock, 4 votes Cloud, 1 vote Audio Wave. Is it Clock and Audio Wave that have the rivalry, or is it Cloud and Audio Wave? I keep forgetting. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote until... Because I know the person voting Audio Wave is like the same person every time. But unless no one receives. First vote, Clock. Clock, Cloud, Cloud, Clock, Cloud. That's 3 votes Clock, 3 votes Cloud. 1 vote left. The 16th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name, and the 4th member of our jury. Cloud! So, Radio and Cloud both do not win. That is interesting. Yet Clock's the person with the rivalry. So now, we have Team Georgia. We have the final 8. Honestly, this is really pretty interesting. I don't particularly care. Calendar wins immunity again! Sorry, I got excited. Broadcast Mixer and Fan have a minor disagreement. Untitled has a major meltdown. Calendar has the immunity necklace. Fan has the idol nullifier, has the super idol. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Clock. That's 1 vote Clock. Broadcast Mixer. That's 1 vote oh, I don't have to read that, but Broadcast Mixer, Clock, Broadcast Mixer, Clock, Broadcast Mixer. That's 4 votes. Oh, yeah, Broadcast Mixer is out probably. Broadcast Mixer is out, so to be honest, for being a purely social player, she made it further than I thought. But yeah, that alliance, it's the same people every time. The Calendar, and now they've included Sun in that alliance, so I feel like Sun's basically become part of that alliance. Even though, like, because it's weird, because Calendar, Clock are a thing. Calendar, Fan, and Sun, these are the three, these kind of all combine into one, just because Calendar's in both of them. They're both Loyalty 9 alliances. Fan wins immunity. Wait, actually I want to check something. Audio Wave is the only person remaining who was originally on the Team Tbilisi. Everyone else is on Team whatever it's called. Anyways, Fan wins immunity. Team Atlanta is what I'm thinking of. Title's impressing the rest of the team. Fan has the immunity necklace. Fan has the idol nullifier to have the super idol. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity and they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Clock. Audio Wave. Clock. Audio Wave. Oh, one of the rivals is getting out. Audio Wave, the 18th person via the survivor that doesn't have a name, and the 6th member of our jury. Audio Wave. So the entirety of Team Tbilisi is out now. It is just Team Atlanta members remaining. Honestly, out of all the people who made it far on Team Tbilisi, I was not expecting Audio Wave to make it the furthest. Final 6, though. I should send this on Untitled. In what universe is Fan in the final 6, though? That's funny. That's funny. Fan would never get final 6. I know that for a fact. Al, Fan, Sun, Untitled. Calendar wins immunity again. Let's go. Oh, Sun finds an idol. Oh boy. Clock and Untitled bond strongly. Clock and Untitled bond slightly. Al leaves this alliance with Fan, Sun, and Untitled. Al works hard at camp and becomes tired. Oh boy. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity and they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. No one stands. I'll read the votes. First vote, Untitled. Al. 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 Yeah, Al's out. 5 votes Al, 1 vote Untitled. Oh boy. Yeah, I imagined. How did me and Brady get out immediately on our team, yet Al and Untitled make it to the final 6? This is stupid. I'm calling hacks. Sun wins immunity. So Sun wins immunity. Clock and Fan bond strongly. I feel like Calendar might be cooked here because he's the strongest player competitively, and this is like the first time in a while. Actually, not the first time in a while he's lost immunity, but like he's been going on an immunity streak. So Fan has the idol nullifier. This is the last round to use it. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity on, they'd like to play it, now's the time to do so. Sun uses the Team Georgia hit me on Fan. Any votes cast against Fan will not count. First vote, Untitled. Untitled. Clock. That's 2 votes Clock, 2 votes Untitled, 1 vote left. The 20th person voted out the survivor that doesn't have a name, and the 8th member of our jury. Clock, the tribe has spoken. So this is technically just it's basically a 3v1, because these 3 are all close to each other, and Untitled's there. Wait, Clock was in, was Calendar's, like, final 2. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait, Fan and Sun are also close to Untitled. So, realistically, whoever Fan and Sun get out is the person leaving. Calendar wins the reward. They win the power to remove a juror. They can remove... I think this is funny. Calendar and Sun find something in common. It has a lasting impact. Calendar and Sun have a minor disagreement. It has a lasting impact. Calendar and Fan have a major fight. Oh, Calendar's cooked. Oh, no. No one will be voted out. Oh, wait. Calendar got immunity. I'm fine. Never mind. Calendar will... One castaway chosen by Calendar will be removed from the jury. Cloud was removed from the jury. Oh, boy. I don't know what this means. But, like... Hey, final 4 still intact. Now, Calendar is not in an alliance anymore. It is between... Sun wins immunity. Calendar has a major meltdown. Yeah, Calendar realizes he's cooked. Or I should say. They're cooked. It's time to vote. I'll read the votes. First vote, Fan. Calendar's... Ow! Ugh! That's the last person I was rooting for that got out. But Sun's still in. I told you, Sun's gonna make it far. Calendar's out, though. No. Shame. Darn shame, but... Yeah, what can you do? Fan, Sun, and Untitled are our final 3, and they're all in an alliance together. But Fan and Sun are closer to each other than they are to Untitled. Sun wins immunity. So, Sun and Untitled bond strongly. Sun and Untitled have a major fight. Oh, boy. Sun has the immunity necklace. So Sun can basically decide who she is taking to the finals. 22nd person voted out of the survivor doesn't have a name. And the 9th member of our jury. Untitled. Yeah, that's not surprising. So it is a Sun Fan of Final 2. What universe is Fan a finalist? Hello? I'm pretty sure I was working on a TOSTDHAN prediction that I was going to release once episode 1 came out, which it never did. And Fan was out first, so the finalists wait for the winner to be revealed. The first vote goes to Sun. The second vote goes to Fan. The third vote goes to Fan. The fourth vote goes to Fan. The fifth vote goes to Fan. The sixth... 8 votes! Fan won? Over Sun? That rhymes. I'm sorry. That's stupid. I'm sorry. Sign wins Fan favorite. What are these placements? Who decided that Fan would get first? Who? Whose decision was this? Calendar should have won. I'm sorry. That she should have. Or they. I'm sorry. I keep misgendering him. I'm so sorry. I just did it again when I give... Okay. No, whatever. I'm gonna shut up about Calendar. Final verdict. Honestly, the Death Battle Survivor was more interesting. I just think it had a lot more interesting dynamics once it got to, like, the final 6, and or the final 8, and they were all divided. And then it was honestly super fun. This one was kind of boring. But, yeah, I don't know. Personal opinions. What's better, this Final Six or the Desk Battle Survivor Final Six? Let's look at some other stats. Of course, Calendar wins 5 challenges. Clock has received 30 votes in total. That's crazy. How is Broadcast Mixer the most strategic? I don't know. How did Fan win? That's my question. So yeah, that was that. Yeah. That was cool.